there, tech fans. Rick here again with another review. And today, I have the Orei DA25 HDMI to analog audio converter. This product makes it incredibly easy for you to connect your older analog home stereo or soundbar to your newer digital media equipment. It will automatically extract the audio component from any HDMI media stream, convert that to an analog signal, and allow you to pass that along again to a home stereo for the theater quality sound. On the digital side, it's fully compliant with both ARC and EARC connections, and on the analog side, it provides both an RCA connection as well as a 3.5mm port to make connecting to your home stereo incredibly easy. It's also fully compatible with both PCM and LPCM 2.0 audio. Now, as part of this overview, I always like to start with an unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and that way you understand exactly what you get if you buy the product. And then, I'll take a closer look at the converter and explain the connections and indicators. I'll do a quick demonstration to show you just how easy this will be to use once you get it home, and I'll try to point out a few things that Orei has built into this product that really make it pretty special. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find the converter. You'll also find a power supply. This is a 5-volt DC 500 milliampere hour power supply. You'll plug this end into any standard wall outlet. The other end has a micro USB connection on it, which plugs into the unit and provides all the power you'll need. Now, one advantage this product provides is the fact that it uses a micro USB connection, because you can also use a micro USB to USB-A cable. If your digital equipment has an open USB-A port, you can plug it directly in there and eliminate the power supply. You can also use a standard USB charger if you choose to do that. Also included with the kit is an RCA cable that makes connecting this to your audio equipment incredibly easy. They also include a full instruction manual with specifications, connection diagrams, and all the information you'll need to understand how to use this product. But again, it's incredibly simple, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, if you stay tuned next, we'll take a closer look at the audio extractor, and then I'll do the demonstration and come back and point out a few things that really separate this from the competition. Inside the kit, you'll find the HDMI to analog audio converter, as well as a 5-volt, 500 milliampere hour DC power supply. This end can plug into any available wall outlet. The other end of that cable has a micro USB connection on it, and you'll plug this into the side of the product to provide all the power you'll need for operation. Also included is an RCA audio cable, which makes it really easy to connect the converter up to your home stereo. One end of the cable plugs into the audio output here, the other end can plug into your stereo. You also have the option of using the auxiliary 3.5mm left and right plug if that connection is easier. Finally included is a full instruction manual that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and other details you'll need to understand about the product to use it correctly. I always recommend reading through the manual because there are details in here that help you get the best value out of the product. Now, the converter itself features a high-impact plastic case, which makes it lightweight and very durable. On the one end are the two input ports. This is an HDMI port that'll connect to an ARC or eARC port on your monitor. This is the DC input port that's used with the power supply. Again, a short cable from here to your monitor, power supply plugs in right there. On the other end are the audio output ports, and these are analog. You have two RCA connections here and a 3.5mm. Both of these are active at the same time, so you can use either of these to connect up to your analog home stereo. And finally, on the side of the unit is a power switch. You can turn it off and on by simply sliding that back and forth. Now I'll show you just how easy it'll be to use the Orei DA25 with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a small media player that's currently looping a video on this monitor, and that's the media content that I'd like to extract the audio from and convert to an analog audio signal. Over here I have an older home stereo that can only accept an analog audio input. So I have digital audio over here and analog audio over here, and I have to convert the two, and that's exactly what this product was designed to help with. Now, the first connection I'll make is from my media source. I've already connected an HDMI cable up to the ARC port in the back of the monitor, and the extractor supports both ARC and eARC, so both connections work great. The other end of that cable plugs into the HDMI input port on the extractor. And now I'm ready to add power. I've plugged one end of the power cable into a USB wall charger, and the other end has a micro USB plug on it, and I'll plug that into the DC power port. Now, the minute I add power to this, you'll see the blue LED come on. Right now it's going through a power on self-test where it's checking all the electronics inside. It's also checking the media stream, and it's starting to extract the audio and convert it to analog. Now, with my amplifier, you actually have two choices here. You can use the RCA connections, or you can use the 3.5mm output. Both of these are on at the same time. With this amplifier, I have a standard RCA cable connected up, and I'll just plug that into the RCA output ports right here. The minute I do, hear that hum? There's the audio. So there's nothing more you have to do. It basically strips the audio from the HDMI signal, converts it to analog, and then outputs it the other side. And I think it's pretty incredible that a small device like this allows you to use your older equipment with your newer equipment as sort of a bridge device between the two. It allows you to extend the use of your older gear and really enjoy that audio quality in a much better way on your older stereo or your soundbar. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope that closer look and demonstration were helpful in showing you just how easy this product will be to use with your own gear. Now, one of the reasons I like this product so much is that we've been going through this transition between older analog equipment and newer digital equipment, and it's frustrating to me that I've got a beautiful stereo at home that's surround sound, but my newer digital equipment doesn't have an analog output, so I can't really connect the two. This product allows me to do that. It's a bit of a bridge technology that will accept an ARC or an ER connection on the digital side and output both an RCA and a 3.5mm on the analog side, and allows me to bridge those two technologies so I can continue to use my beautiful home stereo with my newer media equipment. It's an incredibly easy product to use, and Orei is a company that really focuses on HDMI and media and streaming and HDMI extension kits and audio conversion kits, and I reviewed a lot of their products on the channel because we're all sort of struggling with newer equipment and older equipment and trying to figure out a way to connect those together. Now, this is their analog version. They also make a digital version because if you've got a newer digital TV that doesn't provide a pure digital output, you can use the HDMI extractor to digital audio to connect that up to newer sound bars that may not have an HDMI connection on it. So I like the company an awful lot. I like the product an awful lot. I think it's reasonably priced. It works automatically. There's nothing complicated. There's no drivers to install. It's a plug and play solution. And literally, the minute you add power, make your input and output connections, you're converting audio, and you're right back to enjoying your media. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions at all about what I've covered today, drop those in the comments below. I promise to get back to you as quickly as I can. If you're interested in either one of these products, I've got links below as well where you can go check them out on Amazon. I think they make a great product, and for me, it's one of those things that I need it, I found it, and it just works. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, stay nerdy.